Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. And today is Monday, July 19th. You know what that means? It's time for Deals of the Week. We're going to jump into it, starting off with our folks over on the Den of Tools Facebook group. Links to the Facebook group are down below. If you want to get the latest hot deals, I mean, you got to be a member of the Facebook group because some of these deals are so hot, they're gone within a day. So you got to jump on them. You can really, it's amazing the amount of money these guys are saving there. Anyway, Eric over here found this at a local Target. So this may be a your mileage may vary kind of thing because this is an in-store deal. 30% off. They're clearing out all their barbecue stuff. Why? Well, it's the middle of summer. Now you're like, well, it's high barbecuing season, right? Well, you know, retail, they're 2-3 months ahead. They're looking at back to school. They're looking at fall. They're trying to get their new stuff in. They need to make room. So this might be a great time to pick up one of these pellet grills. We got the Pit Boss 518. It's a nice, one of the smaller ones, not super small. You can do a lot of decent stuff in it. I know I've got the combo grill, which has gas on one side and a pellet grill on the other side. So it's about the same. In fact, it might actually be bigger than my pellet grill. And I got to tell you, I love that thing. Of course, Pit Boss did send it to me, so there is that. But we use it all the time. What did we make? We made bacon jam on it. Oh, that was so good. Gave it to some friends. They'd never had bacon jam. Who hasn't had bacon jam? Anyway, love that stuff. So anyway, you're going to have to check that out locally. Be sure to check out the Facebook group. Okay, let's keep going. We got Tilswall, we've talked about them before. They reached out to me and sent me some coupon codes to share. So we're going to have coupon codes on these. We've got the soldering station here. Now, it's normally $39.99. Now, there's a 10% off coupon. That'll drop it a few bucks. But if you clip that coupon, first of all, and then also use the code I'm going to give you, it should get the price down to $23.99. That's a great deal. Of course, the code's going to be down below in the links. Also, we've got the rotary tool. Now, they sent me this rotary tool a while ago. This is a great little rotary tool. I like using it. It's nice and robust. I use it. I don't like using it in the hand. I'm not a big fan of using these in the hand because they're kind of big. It's hard to do detail work. But they've got the flex shaft attachment for it. So you can just hang that by its little ring there on your workbench and then use that thing. That actually makes this thing really useful. This is $30, 10% off that. It's going to give you 3 something off to about 27 something. Well, we've got another coupon code on top of that here. So you can use a coupon code. You're going to clip the little coupon down there as well. And that's going to take this down to $18.59. Good luck trying to find a rotary tool for cheaper than that. And then also we've got the Tilswall multimeter. Now this thing, $19.99 on sale for $13.99. With the coupon code, it's going to take it down to $6.99. That's Harbor Freight, kind of prices there. All right, now we've got the Duratec. We've talked about Duratec before. They've got the 23-piece, 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive torque bit set drivers there. These things are fantastic. I'm a big fan of bit drivers and whatnot. So $19.99 is the regular price. We got $10 off, so you'll take $2 off of that. That's a great little price on that. You got to have yourself a set of bit drivers around. There's just, once you start using bit drivers, you won't go back to regular drivers on stuff like this. All right, Tack Life. Yeah, Tack Life. They're still floating around trying to find ways to sneak in. Yes, it's the Tack Life brand, but it's sold by, who's this sold by? Household.us. I'm guessing that's a Tack Life, sock puppet there. Anyway, it's the #1 new release in hand tools. $39.99, $40, and you can clip the coupon, get an extra 20% off. So that's going to take $8 off of that there. All right, next up, we've got the I don't know how to pronounce it. 76-piece, 1/4 inch drive socket set, 1/4 inch drive master socket set. Let's be honest. Let's look at this. This is clearly a Tecton clone. That is what this is. This is a Tecton clone. And you know you've made it when companies, the knockoff companies, start cloning your products. So Tecton, they've clearly made the grade here. They've now advanced to the upper ranks, probably the majors here, because we've got clones of them. That said, $40, $38 with a 5% off coupon on top of that for a 1/4 inch drive set. Not a bad little deal there. Maybe you want to check that out. Next up, we got the Duratec style box wrench set here. was a metric 5-piece 10 millimeter to 19 millimeter 12 point with the EVA foam organizer, and that is $24 with a 6% off. There's also an SAE set as well, so you can choose between the two. Great little setup, nice little wrenches there. All right, next up we've got the Craftsman small screwdriver set, jeweler set, 6-piece here. Normally $14.99. It's on sale for $5.98. The nice classic acrylic handle set there for Craftsman. And then, of course, you can see you got the different ends on it. Phillips slotted head. Anyway, of course, remember, these are the super small ones if it's a jeweler set. Now, how about this? We got the Klein Tools heavy-duty magnetic nut driver set, SAE, quarter, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, half-inch, and 9/16 hex 6-inch 6-piece set there. Klein makes some fantastic tools. I don't see why you won't want to grab a pair of these. Okay, yeah, they're not the cheapest out there. Normally $78. It's on sale for $41.24. All right, Beyond Black & Decker. I stumbled across this. It says it's a deal. I almost didn't include it because I'm like, plastic toolboxes, $26. That seems kind of pricey. There's got to be. I looked around. Nope. That's actually a pretty decent deal these days. Anyway, we got $26.03 here. You get 2 of the boxes. Nice little boxes. Lots of storage. Lots of small part storage. There's the top level insert there, the tray for each one of those. So you're looking at saving 27%. You're almost $10 off there, taking it down to $26. Next up, we've got the Irwin. This is your standard go-to drywall saw. All right, you got to do cutout stuff like this. This is the old standby. I used to use drywall saws like this for years and years and years, doing cutouts for running cable, Cat 5, Cat 6 kind of stuff, some fiber even. Anyway, 31. I even remember running. Thick net? That was, oh my gosh. Anyway. That's token ring, if you guys don't know what that is. Not that you know what token ring is. Anyway, we got the drywall saw for $3.11. All right, how about this? Tekpo. We talked about these guys before. Again, this is a Tac Life, one of their brands. This looks fantastic. I gotta tell you, having a good, reliable heat gun, they don't have to be expensive. Just solid. And this is one of the ones where I'm always telling people, try to find the bargains, this, that, and the other thing. But I always find it hard for me to tell people to spend more. You don't have to spend much more to get a good heat gun. So don't cheap out on the heat guns. Don't go for like an $8, $9 heat gun. You got to get something like this. This is fantastic. So this thing's got 3 basic settings here. 1, 2, 3, and then it's got an incremental dial up here for fine-tuning the heat you want. You've got several different nozzles on it for changing the flow on it. It's got the overmold and stand, so you see that little nub back there? That's so it lines up with the back of this, because I will never buy another heat gun that I can't sit down on its back and use handless, so I can have 2 hands on the piece that I'm working with. That is something that is just a necessity. Now, we talked about price. So this is a decent heat gun. I would be happy having this heat gun. Look at that, $28.99. Not a bad price, right? 40% off on the coupon. 40% off. I want to make sure I get this right. We got $28.99 times 0.6. That is a price of $17.39. $17.39. That is fantastic. If you don't have a heat gun, or if you don't have a good heat gun, you need to jump all over this price, because I guarantee as soon as half a dozen people jump on this and buy this, that price is going to go up. So you want to be the first ones jumping on that. All right. And if you're getting heat guns, don't forget the shrink tube. This is actually what brought this up for me, because I was doing a project, and we're moving the shop and stuff, and I'm at home, and stuff. I'm doing this whole thing with, what do I take to the shop, what do I leave at home? And apparently I took the shrink tubing to the shop, because I went to something at home and I didn't have any shrink tubing. I was a frustrated bear, let me tell you what. Anyway, $5.96 and 580 pieces, and yet it's gonna be a long time, unless you're doing this stuff commercially. It's gonna be a long time before you run out of that. So for $6, just be one and done with it, and have all the heat shrink you're gonna need for some time. All right, moving on. How about this? We don't talk a lot about air tools, but I ran across this deal and we got to talk about NitroCat. This is your 1/2-inch mini composite air impact wrench with twin clutch mechanism here. Normally $156. It's on sale for $82.36. If you're looking at air stuff, NitroCat makes some decent stuff. I'd definitely take a look at that. All right, we got Metabo, 36 volt and 18 volt. This is their flex, I don't want to say flex volt because that's a product name, but their combo voltage kind of stuff. We've been talking about this in the YouTube arena here for a few months now, that people are just catching on to how good the Metabo HPT. Of course, this is Hitachi, and the bear here, I've been talking about Hitachi being an underrated brand for years and years and years. Nice to see everyone finally catching up. But look at this. You got this, we got the circ saw, the drill driver, the impact, a light, this just recip that is an absolute beast, and you get 2 of the batteries with that, plus a charger for $400. That's down from a list price of $550. That's 27% off if you're looking to jump into a system. And remember, now Metabo HPT has their quote, asterisk lifetime warranty. It's not your lifetime, it's the lifetime of the tool. As long as they're still making this tool, it's under warranty. If they make this tool for the next 5 years, it's under warranty. 7, 10, 20 years, still under warranty. As long as they're producing it, it's under warranty. Makita, we got some Makita recip blade. We got the assortment pack here. You're getting, 6 blades here for $10.99. That's less than $2 a blade. That's a great deal there. I don't know why you wouldn't want to snag one of these, even just to have the assortment. They're all bimetal blades here, 6-piece there. Definitely want to grab that at that price, $11 on that. Next up, how about this? Foam cannon. All right. This is not fancy and all, like there's a lot of different designs that make them all. I've looked at a lot of these foam cannons, and I really can't find a huge difference between them. $13.59, and you get, on top of that, you get all the, 5-piece, nozzle set, as well as the foam cannon itself. Why would you not want to go that route? $13.59 on that. That's 24% off. Next up, we got the Anchor. I've talked about Anchor. I really like these lights. Well, this is their UV light, detector for dog, urine, pesticides. And as I always say, middle of summer here, scorpions. These things will detect scorpions, and you don't want to get stung by one of those little buggers. Remember, the smaller the scorpion, usually the worse the sting. That's I know it's counterintuitive, but it's true. You do, especially one of those bark scorpions, you do not want to tangle with one of those little dime-sized little buggers. Okay, quarter size. Anyway, get one of these. I've had them show up in my shop and stuff. And just kill them dead. Anyway, the good news is also, these are not a fine-tuned spectrum, and apparently this spectrum of light and UV actually irritates them. So I'm a bonus round as far as I'm concerned. All right, Amazon Basics. I ran across this deal, and it's a hot deal, and apparently it's one of the deals they're pushing. I want to talk about this. As I said, I'm always pushing the good deals, always trying to push for, trying to find the bargain route and whatnot, find the best bang for the buck. This is not the route I would go. I'm sorry, and I know a lot of you, finding a good trickle charge or something like that is Amazon Basics. They are not the best stuff out there, okay? They cut every single corner they can possibly find. There's some stuff I found from Amazon Basics that's not bad. Really, there's some stuff that is not terrible. This is not something I would trust. In fact, if you don't know, Amazon Basics or Amazon is being sued by the U.S. government for things catching on fire. A lot of their stuff has not appropriate or inappropriate fire protection circuits and standards. It's a problem. Don't buy this. It's not worth saving the money on this. I'm sorry, but just avoid that, okay? There will not be a link for this down below. Anyway, that said, gotta thank today's sponsor, which is Summertime in Montana. Okay, we don't have a sponsor. I just had to share this. We went to the friend's dog we were sitting with. We've been to, I think, 3 or 4 rodeos at this point. This is the weekly outing here for us up here in Montana. This is the PBR, professional bull riding here in Montana, in Livingston, just having a blast. The bad news is that my kids now all want to do rodeo. The youngest one, he wants to go into the junior PBR, do the bull riding. The oldest wants to do saddle bronc, very, classic Western. And my daughter, She wants a pony. Not just any pony. She wants a quarter horse. She wants to do barrel racing. And you know what that means? Yep, I am never going to financially recover from this. So help a brother bear out. Check out the Den of Tools merch because I need you to buy something. No, I kid. Okay, I don't kid. But anyway, check out the merch. We got the bear mugs, the growler face mask. Hopefully nobody has to wear these things anymore. The shine on shirts. By the way, I love these shirts. I don't know if any of you, if you've gotten one of these, it's one of the family favorites around here. Anyway, we got the shine on mug to go with it. Anyway, enough of that. As you can tell, the bear's a little worn out. I spent like 5 hours in the sun yesterday teaching the cubs to fly fish up on the beaver. Just what a fabulous time, but I am worn out. Anyway, Black & Decker, I got to tell you, I am becoming a huge fan bear of these Black & Decker bit sets. They're not the best out there. They're just not. But when they're on sale, they're great deals. The cases are fantastic, and they're just super convenient. $11.87 on this the black and gold drill bit set. All right, big shout out to Thomas over on the Den of Tools Facebook group. He found out that Home Depot here was running a sale on this is not the standard one. Everyone talks about the 779. This is the 780. This is the big daddy of DeWalt miter saws. This has the drop shadow light, all the bells and whistles. Normally $600. It's on sale. And I know it says 17% off. That's $100 off from $600 down to $500. If you're looking for what many people consider the best of the best, that's it, and it's on sale. All right, still at Home Depot, we got the Max XR cordless brushless sheet sander here. Tool only, but it comes with a bonus. You get the charger and the 2 amp hour battery. So it's really the combo kit for $100. And if you're going to buy a cordless sander, you got to get the brushless, and that's what this is. So that's a great deal right there for $100. Next up, we've got the Rigid Octane. This is the big boy Octane. That's the high power one here. 1/2-inch impact wrench kit with 4 amp hour battery and charger. That thing is $159. That's $68 off, 30%. Now, I'm not sure. This isn't the one. I don't think this is the one that they just did over on Torque Test channel. Let me check that real quick. All right, and I double checked, and it isn't. This is the one for $159. So this is probably like the standard impact 1/2-inch, as opposed to. Now let me get over here. So Torque Test channel just did a test against the High Test Rigid versus the Milwaukee. And by the way, check out their channel. They got a great channel there. So anyway, that's the 18-volt Octane cordless brushless high impact. That one's $229. So this is not, you're not going to get quite that kind of nut busting power out of it. But for $159, that's a pretty good deal considering everything that comes with it, with the battery, with the charger and the bag and everything. All right, moving along, we've got, how about this? The Husky. We don't talk enough about Husky. I need to talk about them some more. We got the impactor socket adapter set here. So this is going to take like your basic socket adapters. We usually talk about those. You get 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch, and then you get the extensions, and then you get the super long extensions. So you're getting a 9-piece set there for $10 there. That is down $5 from the regular price. That's 33% off. All right. Now we're over on Woot. Of course, Woot is the sister company to the old Amazon there. They've got the origami racks. Now, these things have been around for a while. They're usually insanely expensive. And what the benefit of these things is if you're not using them, they fold flat. So this is great if you're in a small shop or flex space kind of setup where sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't need it. They're great for when you have to move and that kind of stuff because they do. They just literally you take the shelves, they fold up, the whole thing folds flat, easy to store there. So we got a 5-tier for $55.99, the 4-tier for $75.99, and the 3-tier for $45.99. Great little shelving system there. All right, over at Tractor Supply, they're having a clothing sale, a lot of t-shirts and stuff. So I want to show a few of my favorites here. We got this one that's normally $17 on sale for $12.99. We got the Ram because, you know, we're kind of a fan there, fan bear, I should say, of the Ram stuff for again down to $12.99, and the USMC shirt here for $12.99. great, great time to pick up t-shirts there over at Tractor Supply. All right, now we're getting into, we got Lowe's over here. We got the East Wing demolition hammer, or sorry, not hammer. East Wing, it's hard not to say hammer, right? We got the screwdriver set here, your Phillips and your slot head there. 2-piece plastic handle, number 2 there for $7.98. That's saving $2 on that. We've got another one of the DeWalt bit sets here. This thing's normally $25. How about that? $4.99. And this is what I'm talking about. When it comes to grabbing these things, they're just left, right, and center. There's always one of these you can pick up. I just, and the Bear, I'm pretty critical of DeWalt in a lot of ways, but a lot of their accessories, when they're on sale, they're a nice one to get. All right, and then we've got, this is your mileage may vary kind of stuff, because these are some of the deeper discounts. So we've got the East Wing ratcheting multi-tool, 19-piece set steel shank screwdriver bit set here. Normally $15. It's showing up in some stores for up to 20% off. That's $11.98. Now let's see what we got next. We got the Spider framing tarantula, 7 1/4 inch, 24 tooth, tungsten carbide tipped steel circ saw blade there. MSRP on this is $9.98. This is showing up for 50% off. We're talking a $5 blade. Might as well stock up on those. I'm not going to say that they're the best saw blades out there, but they're pretty decent. They are pretty decent there, especially at $5. All right, how about this? We got the Cobalt screwdriver set, 20-piece plastic handle magnetic screwdriver set. Normally $30. It's showing up 33% off for $19.98. All right. How about this one? Now, I know Black & Decker, right? Normally $50. This is the 3/8 Black & Decker drill. It's not a bad drill. It's not. It's a decent little drill here. I should point out that it's the 12-volt system here. Normally $50. On Amazon showing up for $35. And in store now, $10. $10. Oh, come off of it. Got Christmas presents, right? That brother-in-law, he needs a tool set. He keeps borrowing yours. Get him one of those. How about this? Dremel Ultra Saw. Not a saw, not a super saw. It's the Ultra Saw. 7.5 amp, 4 inch corded circ saw. Normally $129. I mean, yeah, it's Dremel, right? How much we got here? $77.37. And you can see this is showing up with 3 stores in the area there. Some limited stock, some out of stock. That's a nice deal if you need something like this. All right, how about this? We got the Little Giant ladders here, King Combo here. These are at Lowe's. I think these are all at Lowe's. Let me go back through. I'm pretty sure these are all Lowe's here. I know I should have said something there. Lowe's. I mean, I knew where they were. Why didn't you know where they are? Sorry about that. Anyway, Little Giant's at $159 on that. It's showing them for 52% off, down to $76.77. That is a great ladder there. How about, okay, now I got to talk about this one. Harbor Freight instant savings, no coupon needed. I know a lot of you are down on Harbor Freight because you think you need to have a coupon. All right, $199. Is this the cheapest we've ever seen it? No, there's been some better ones out there previously. But trying to get a hold of one of these things is not just this one. Remember, there's a whole bunch of people who make clones of these. In fact, Harbor Freight is a clone of a clone of a clone. The one that started all is the rigid one, and the rigid one is, I mean, this thing is weird. Sometimes it's in stock, sometimes it's not in stock, sometimes it's $400, and right now is one of the cheapest prices I've seen it at $269. But you're still looking at $69 over the Harbor Freight there for $199. It does have a bigger table. I will give you this. It's got a bigger table, and it's got the miter slot gauge. Not that it comes with a miter slot, but it's got the miter slot gauge. But the belt is the exact same size. The motor's the same. All the internals are the same. I've looked at these ad infinitum. I've gone through these things. There's no difference other than the size of the table. The rigid is the only one with the large table. All the other ones are exactly the same, just some slightly different mechanisms for locking it down and such. Anyway, $200. The closest price you're going to find on this is the Win over on Amazon there for $210. I have the Harbor Freight one now because they sent it to me. I also have the Win. In fact, I've got 2 of the Win. I've got 3 of these. I have to give one away to someone around here. Anyway, $210 on that. All right, and let's see what else we got. Just want to talk real quick about the steals and deals over on SK. In case you missed the video, SK got bought by Great Star. 100 years of American manufacturing now owned by a Chinese corporation. Now, as you all know, I'm a huge fan of Harbor Freight. They sell a lot of Chinese stuff. Well, this is kind of the inversion of that. I like supporting Harbor Freight because it's a U.S.-based company that employs a lot of Americans. Yes, they sell tools made abroad, but the majority of those profits come back to the States supporting Americans. It's hard for me when seeing SK getting sold because they were an American classic, and I want to keep what we had in America as far as manufacturing in America. Hopefully, it stays that way. We have no proof or anything that they're going to be shipping manufacturing to China. In fact, Great Star has a history of leaving the manufacturing that's in place. So hopefully that will be the case. But that said, I know a lot of people purchased a lot of stuff from the last steals and deals, and that some people have still not gotten those products. At this point, the only thing we can surmise is that's because of the whole, change in ownership that's delaying things. A lot of stuff has been rolling in this week. I got my stuff 3 weeks ago. Just did not take long. In fact, a lot of people commented on the Facebook group that they'd gotten the stuff that they'd order, but a few people are still waiting on some stuff. I would just say be patient. I know people have reached out to SK and not heard back. Unfortunately, that is what kind of happens when there's a transition like that, when you don't know who's doing what, and the management team's taking over and a lot of stuff gets dropped. Hopefully, they'll get it resolved shortly. Anyway, that's all we got today for the steals and deals. If you think the bear missed a deal or something like that, comment down below. If there's a deal you think you're going to jump on, I'd like to hear you comment down below. Always like to see what you guys think are the best deals out there. Anyway, while you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, and ring the bell. That's all this tool bear has for you today. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.